Mary here with a quick video tutorial of our Political Europe regional map assignment. This assignment is posted in my Google Classroom classrooms for red, orange, and purple classes, but feel free to use this video if you are Mr. Fernandez's student or Ms. Stewart's student or Ms. Barker's student as well. This activity is for our Introduction to Political Europe. The way we would like to introduce these countries to you is by region. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a map online and we're going to color code this map so it's easier to remember these regions. You can think of them by specific colors, and that will make it easier to remember which countries are where. So for my classes, if you go under your Google Classroom, so I'm in my red class right now, and you click on the Classwork Political Europe Regional Map assignment, click on this link here and it will bring you to our map. Okay. So our map is displayed here. This is our Europe map. You might have to X out of some pop-up ads, but that's okay. This is our Europe map, and if you hover over each country, you'll notice that the country's name pops up. What I want to do first is, since we're not all familiar with where each country is yet, I want you to turn on the Show Country Names tab. So right over here, you can click Turn on Show Country Names, and then all the names pop up. This will be helpful for when we start to color code, which is right now. The color that we're going to be using is red. So that's already been picked for us, which is great. And all you need to do is you need to click on the specific countries that should be color-coded red. So we are going to start with the Northern European and Baltic countries. So let's first click on Norway, and you'll notice you click on Norway and it goes red. Then click Sweden, Finland, Russia, Denmark, Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania, Poland, Germany, Belgium, and the Netherlands. So we have all of these countries now highlighted in red. What you're going to notice if you scroll down on the left-hand side, there's a label that's been created for you. Okay, this label doesn't have a name yet, so I want you to write in this label Northern Europe and Baltic countries. Okay? You don't need to do anything else other than change the color to go to the next label. So the next label that we're going to pick is, we're going to do Southern Europe, and that color is going to be orange. So find a nice orange color. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine, exactly my shade, but make sure it looks orange so it's different from red. And you're going to click on the following countries for Southern Europe: Portugal, Spain, France, Italy, Greece, and Turkey. So we have Portugal, Spain, France, Italy, Greece, and Turkey. Now you notice that the label isn't made yet, so we need to label this Southern Europe. The next layer that we're going to do, the next section, is going to be blue. So let's change our color to blue, and this will be Central Europe. So I want you to click on the following countries: Austria, and you can see if the writing is too small, if you hover over it, you'll be able to see Austria, Luxembourg, which is right here. So that tiny country between Belgium, Germany, France, Luxembourg. I want you to click on Switzerland. I want you to click on Hungary, Czechia, Slovakia, Bulgaria, Romania, and I did Hungary already. So this is Central Europe in here. So we can start to see the different sections on our map. We have our orange section, we have our blue section, we have our red section. Make sure to label this Central Europe. Moving on to the next section, which is the Balkans. The Balkans are going to be yellow. So yellow, right here, these are the Balkan countries. I want you to highlight Slovenia, and you'll see it turns yellow. Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Kosovo, North Macedonia, Albania, and Montenegro. So now we have our Balkan countries. Remember the Balkan Peninsula we studied, this area down here bordering the Adriatic Sea, all of these smaller countries right here. So our map is coming together. It looks really good. We're going to keep going for Eastern Europe. Let's do Eastern Europe in green. It's like a dark green. Oh, sorry, I forgot to label my yellow, so we need to label this the Balkan countries. And now we have our green layer. So Eastern Europe is a little bit smaller. I want you to keep Russia red, even though it's in Eastern Europe, mainly because it borders the Baltic. I want that in the Baltic Sea category. So we're going to leave Russia red, but please highlight Belarus, Ukraine, and Moldova, bordering the Black Sea here and the Sea of Azov. And we're going to label that Eastern Europe. Okay, and our last section is islands and small countries, and let's make them purple. So we have purple here. So islands and small countries, I want you to highlight the UK, Ireland, Iceland, Cyprus, Malta, Liechtenstein here, Monaco, Andorra, San Marino, Vatican City. And we have Malta here. Okay, so these are our islands and small countries. So what we have now is a completed map of Europe with country labels color-coded by region. Okay, so make sure we label our last. We'll do small countries and islands. Okay, here is the most tricky part. So what we're going to do next is we're going to download this map. So it's a PDF. What you can do is you can preview your map, click preview, then click download map, and it shows up right here. And here is your completed map. I know it's a little bit out of my recorded window, but you have all of your sections here, and this is the coolest part, your legend has already been created for you. What I want you to do now is save this PDF and submit it in the assignment section. So click turn in, attach this PDF so you can show me that you've completed this assignment. And congratulations, you now have a color-coded map of Europe for your resources. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, or if you are any of your other social studies teachers, Mr. Fernandez, Miss Barker, Miss Stu, feel free to email them. This is a really cool assignment, and I hope everybody enjoys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.